Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. This is Vdiffuser. In our last episode, we had our first day in Tartarus. It was honestly a little more handheldy than I remember it being. We also got our first persona other than Orpheus. We have a persona of the Priestess Arcana. Let's see. Put Orpheus back on here. Alright, we have done all we can do right now. It's time for us to head home.
Not bad.
Excellent work. I have high hopes for future expeditions. The dark hour will be ending soon. Alright. The dark hour will end after you return from Tartarus, and the next day is gonna start. Use this time wisely to recuperate for your next expedition. The structure of Tartarus will have changed by your next expedition. Treasure chests you've already found will be rediscovered as well. So, that is the thing. The floors change every time you go into Tartarus. You'll still go through the same amount of floors on the blocks, but their layout will change. Some floors will stay the same. Those are boss floors. Let's call it quits. So, in the original game, it wasn't exactly a thing to get Tartarus exploration done in one go. It is in this game, and that's what I will be doing. Alright, 421. Hey! You're in 2F, right? Hey, what's that weary look in your eye? I'm Kenji Tomochika. We're in the same class. Morning. Yeah, you too. I heard from Yori that you're pretty close with Takaba-san. Is that true? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. Okay, I'm going to, go over that way. Ah, crap. It's almost time for the morning assembly. Come on, we better hurry.
That completes the main portion of today's assembly.
Hang on one moment. Okay, that's better. Sorry if you could hear that in the background. That was my fan. It is a really, really toasty few days here. And, well, I kind of needed that. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D. Thank you.
There she is.
So she did get elected.
She would.
Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her.
Yeah, you could practically hear the, step on me vibes from Junpei. Yeah.
Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
That too.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you.
That's some good corpo speak right there.
That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Hey, what a speech. Do you, have any idea what she just said? Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say.
Of course not.
If it was anyone else, they'd be laughing our asses off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time for class.
All right. We'll be looking at some Meiji-era literature. Yeah, Meiji Restoration, huh? Page 12. You know what? I'm sick of this story. I already went over it in the last class. I got a great poem we can discuss instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen to this. Isolated cloud, suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Not bad over a haiku. I'm feeling sleepy. I close my eyes. Stay awake.
What even?
Hey, Tomochika, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself napping while I pour my heart into this reading. You're getting another essay on top of the regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. Oh, God. Got a high-maintenance teacher. And don't cheap out with a store-bought stuff like last time. Alright, we got another academics.
Yo, wanna stop by Paulonia Mall on the way back? I ain't wanna stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on at night. There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
You seem really into this.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school. Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
How could this happen to me?
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened.
That'll change.
He's the captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chipmunk?
It has its drawbacks.
Hey, come on! They're fawning on him more than a harem model. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah! We'd love to join your little, group here. We can shop later.
Well,
Of course. No problema.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station.
It looks like we're getting that shopping after all.
Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with friends?
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache.
Ouch!
Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me
Oh boy. That's rough.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them.
Are you keeping something from me? Do you have Shinigami eyes or something?
Anyway, let's go.
Alright, time to go to Polonia Station. Or Polonia Mall. Alrighty. Polonia Mall. Got Club Escapade, Chagall, B Blue V. There's the police kiosk. So, in Japan, believe it or not, policemen don't really have that much of a station. They have a kiosk, as such, that is really maintained by one person. Also, I never mentioned it earlier, but, Japanese school system. A little different there than it is here. Instead of the students shuffling around to the different classrooms, it's the teachers that go around the classrooms instead. So, homeroom depends on where you'll be sitting for the rest of the day, and then the teachers file out. And where you are depends on what you'll be getting next. There's also a lot of clubs that they expect you to go into, unless you're part of the Going Home Club, in which case you just call it a day and head back. We will be joining a few clubs in the game, but they're not open until later. See, we have an arcade, Kenneth Arnold, CDs and DVDs. I miss those kinds of shops. Oh, Aohige Pharmacy, Moyoido Antiques. That'll be important later. Mandragora, I think that's karaoke. There'll be something back there. And here's the police station.
Go.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki.
Alright, 5,000 yen. Not bad.
Whoa, is that our war funds? Shit, nah.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
Yeah.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two.
Well, that's good.
My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here.
Of course, you're in a Megaten game.
I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back. All right.
Don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. Alright, so you can purchase stuff here, but you can also sell stuff as well. There's no telling what dangers Tartarus will throw your way, so make sure you get high-quality equipment. You can get weapons, armor, footwear, and accessories. Yeah, weapons, yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's easy. Sometimes equipment other than accessories will grant special effects, so try them out different combinations to optimize and specialize your loadout. We're not going to buy anything.
All done here? You finished?
I said, we're not going to buy anything here.
Come back soon.
I can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't they kind of stingy? I mean, not a saving the world. Oh crap, it's this late already?
Believe it or not, the original game, Junpei was a lot more bitter about this. He's actually a lot nicer now.
I gotta go. Wow. Well, I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again. You know what? There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can.
He ain't kidding.
Alright, see you back at the dorm.
Starting today, you're free to use your after-school hours how you wish. Making use of school activity, yeah, you can up your academics, charm, and courage. You're gonna need to. Certain links will require higher levels of academics, charm, and courage. The number of activities you can engage in each day is limited. Think carefully about how to spend your time and plan ahead. When you turn network functions on, you can review online player statistics and compare progress. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Hang on. Hello there. You can access the Velvet Room from an alternate entrance in Paolonia Mall. Now you can take advantage of fast access to other fusions and other Velvet Room functions without having to travel to Tartarus. And the best news...
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hey there, Igor!
I have been anticipating your arrival. The time has come for you to wield your power. My role is to create new personas. By merging multiple persona cards together, they can be reborn into a new form.
So, the Velvet Room. In Persona 2, you had to get tarot cards in order to get personas. However, you had to get a certain amount of them, and then he would spend them to call a persona. Or not. Sometimes he'd screw up. The Velvet Room now is based off of the Shin Megami Tensei 3 variant of summoning.
One could call it a fusion of personas.
There is much hidden potential within your persona abilities.
We know this.
We've never had a guest show this much promise in the past.
Oh, come on. Everyone in Persona 2 has had a lot of potential.
Indeed. And by establishing social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas as well. Oh, this shall prove to be most interesting. To that end, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me.
If you wish to learn more about fusing personas in greater detail, then come talk to me so that I may give you some hints. I will assist you to the best of my ability.
Alright. Fusing personas is crucial, yep, we know this.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So, if you want to fuse personas, you need at least 2 of them. We have the compendium and we have registration.
Registering, I see. Is overwriting acceptable? Completed registration.
We have the
Is your progress so far?
compendium. I have the downloadable content personas here. I will not be using them at the moment. It will be a while before I use them. And to be perfectly honest,
Persona?
I can't even use them right now, because you are unable to use any personas that are above your level.
No.
So, you have different kinds of fusion you can do. Normal spread is 2 cards. Special fusion is up to 4. Is 4 cards up to 6. And then you can choose what kind of fusion you can look for. We only have 2, so if we wanted to,
You choose.
we could only make a Nekomata. But I'm not doing that quite
Are
yet.
you finished? We look.
We're eventually going to need a Nekomata, but we're not going to be quite doing that yet. You're out cold, buddy. Alright, we're going to go back to Gekkogan. Alright, faculty office. welfare training room. Nurse! Oh, you made him even creepier. What brings you to the nurse's office? Now, what do we have here? You seem rather tired. Is it a wound? A virus? A curse? Or maybe love? This is the perfect opportunity to test my new concoction.
Well then.
Here, try this. It's a bitter mugwort, poison carrot, henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot, etc., etc. Even Hakusan's finest alchemist would be astonished by these ingredients. I shall improve your condition right now and here.
Alright.
Now drink this. Come on. Bottoms up. We're drinking it. Nothing seems to have changed. Did you give us tap water? Whew. Well done. Whether or not your works is inconsequential. You survived! You've already emptied your cup, but cheers to your bravery. That's not nice, buddy.
Okay, then.
You'll excuse me. Saturn is calling. So, Mr. Edogawa is going to be also substituting a little bit, and we need this. These are Twilight Fragments. Alrighty, we have another one right here. That's not foreshadowing at all. Alright, there's the rooftop. There you are. Now there's the band room. Fashion. Alright, we go outside. Hang on. Feels like I'm missing something. Hang on. I'm an idiot. Alright. This tree is going to be important later. That. All right. Okay, so alright, there's a lamppost. Where is it? Oh, there we are! Alright, how many of these do we have? We have 7 twilight fragments. Not bad. Alright. Port Island Station. Okay, Sarah, whatever will be with me. Hello, little kitty. We'll get to you later. Station Plaza. Got another one. Going to Paulonia. Thank God for fast travel now. Alright, we got 3 Twilight Fragments. Not bad. Alright, Naganaki Shrine. Got another Twilight Fragment. Not bad. Nope, hang on. Still going. Hello there. Alright. Good Iwatodai Strip Mall. Up we go. Something in front of the garbage can. We got another Twilight Fragment. Iwatodai Station. There we go. Alright, how many do we have now? That's good, we have 16 Twilight Fragments. Time to go back. Alright, we're going to go to Screenshot. thrown that there. Partake in the services offered by establishments in town, but if you do so, you'll cause time to pass. Many businesses will raise your stats. Smile at the Eiffel Tower is now showing. High school students pay 1,500 yen. I might improve my charm. Depending on the movie, you'll get your stats. You can get a part-time job working at the theater. You can pick up a shift during the afternoon on non-school days. Watching a movie and working a shift will pass the time. And time is at a premium here. Alright, we're gonna do that.
I can't look. The top of the tower. It's terrifying. Move it over. That point can't hurt you.
Safe to say, this was not in the original game.
Not even that sharp.
Alright, there's that.
Welcome back.
Akihiko's still on the mend. For now, I'd like you to leave the team in combat.
Let's see.
You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. I would hardly... Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about that masked guy. Heh. Best to be prepared or you might find yourself in a difficult situation. Yep. Whenever you like to explore Tartarus, let me know. I'll gather everybody there. Alright. You can go there by talking to your allies or checking the bulletin board. Because Tartarus is unavailable until the dark hour, time will pass. Give yourself time to prepare beforehand.
Oh, right.
There are other things you need to take care of. You have permission to go out at night if you need to. That's all for now. Keep up the good work. You're free to go at night. Some places are only open at night. Alright. Save up. We're going to go up to the roof. We're also going to get the vending machines. Now, these aren't the right ones. Hey-ho! Alright, we are going to need the Mad Bowls. These were not in the original game, and because of that, it was a lot harder to do stuff in Tartarus. Alright, here is the last of the Twilight Fragments. Alright, there's that. And the last thing I'm going to do is get some more drinks, and then we'll end the day. Yeah, we'll end the day. Alright. There are only 3 places open. We have Iwatode Station and Polonium Mall. Alright, 3rd floor. That's not the 3rd floor, dummy. Alright, vending machine. Vending machine, where are you? Hee-ho! There you are. Fountain Dew. Yep. you can recognize a whole lot of these drinks, good for you. Alright. Eventually, we will get to the point where we do not need these drinks. But, for now, we're going to be getting a whole lot. Alright, Colonia Mall. So it's time to go to the arcade. The game parade. Depending on what you play, your stats will increase. House of the Deceased. Totally not House of the Dead. Oh wow, they didn't have this in the original one. So many gruesome scenes, but managed to calmly defeat all of my enemies. Very much unlike me if I were to play a horror game. Very interesting game. I would hope it's a very interesting game. There we go. Obviously, survival horror gets us a point in our courage, and I will see you guys next time.